Some residents here in the city of Mariupol do indeed fear a Russian invasion and do indeed fear they're going to be at the brunt of a full-scale Russian onslaught, and they're making preparations as best they can to try and leave the city in case that happens, in case it's surrounded, in case communications are cut off and bombing begins. You know, I've been speaking to other people in the city, though, who say that they do not want to leave this city, that it is their home and they have nowhere else to go. And some saying they are going to fight to defend it. We know there's been an increase in volunteers here as well. So they say that even faced against the might of the Russian army, they will stay and fight to defend Mariupol. We'll have to wait and see, of course, what exactly does take place. There are also reports, of course, that the Russian army could be imminently poised to strike the northern city of Kharkiv, much further north in Ukraine. And then there's been ongoing tension around the line of contact, the front line in eastern Ukraine, not far from where I am, around the Donbass, around those so-called separatist statelets, Russian-backed, and now, according to France 24 sources, full of Russian troops as well as Russian-backed troops there. So people here very much on edge and waiting to see what exactly will happen in the hours and days to come. I have spoken to people here who clearly have pro-Russian sympathies. We're really not far away at all from the Russian border here, and lots of people here still feel attachment to Russia. Now, the city is divided to some extent. It's 99% Russian speaking, but that doesn't mean that 99% of the residents support Russia. It's much more complicated on that. The divisions in Ukraine aren't based linguistically. But there are people who say that, you know, if Russian troops do come in to the Donbass, perhaps to the Rhino area, it might bring about stability because they've been living with the threat of war and sporadic shelling, which has recently intensified for the past 8 years. One woman told me, you know, the Russians are just like us. They're the same as us. There is a feeling of kinship here with some people. Others, though, very much proudly Ukrainian and feeling galvanized by this threat that's looming over them, apparently, saying that they have never felt more pride and national unity and they want to fight Moscow. So there's a very divided feeling here. But make no mistakes, there are people in this part of Ukraine who would, it seems, not be adverse to more troops here from Russia.